Live from San Antonio, Texas. This is In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Oh, who's in the building? I'm in the building. Rudy's in the building.
Yes, sir.
LG's in the building.
Yes, sir.
Who's in the building? Good to have you boys up in here, man. It is Friday. If you're watching or listening to this thing live, it is the free hour. Although you need to subscribe to this thing to make us look good. Subscriptions are free on YouTube. Members get treated well, but we love all of our subscribers and all of our people, so welcome in here. It is Friday. Another week about to come to a close of this new show In the Building, man. Pretty cool.
That's 3 weeks.
You're looking nice and old school today. I love this shit you got here.
Thank you.
The pony jacket. You look like you're going to Ranger Spring Training in like 1985. Looks
it's
awesome.
Something.
I love it.
It's something New York. I forget what it stands for. It actually stands for something.
Pony? I don't remember.
It actually made by some dude that was from in New York.
I had no idea that the NY was New York all these years. Never.
Yeah.
I just know it looks cool. Looks like something we would wear for like BP in the 80s.
I wore it to Oxnard this past summer, and Dak told me he liked it.
Okay.
So I defended him for about 3 weeks.
Okay.
And then after 3 weeks, the pony jacket wore off.
I was going to say.
And I had to start letting him have it.
Pony jacket.
Dak Prescott sucks.
Damn, I ain't go that far.
The pony jacket can be trusted in the regular season, but I wouldn't wear that to a playoff game. Hey, man, happy birthday to and I'm only going to do this because he's been listening and watching for a long time, and he's a young dude. He's in his late 20s, maybe early 30s now.
You don't do birthday shout-outs for listeners all the time? You be doing them all day, every day, right?
Well, yeah, we would do a lot, but this dude's been by the channel for a long time, and he's young.
That's rare for guys
That's
our
the
age.
thing. I got to keep these young cats listening and engaged. So his girlfriend reached out to me the other day. I'm just going to lead with this.
I don't know if I want my girlfriend reaching out to Mike
She
Taylor.
slid into my DMs and everything.
I don't know if I want my girl hitting up Mike Taylor.
No.
That little good-looking some bitch Mike Taylor.
No. Her boyfriend's damn good looking. Tall kid. Ashley reached out to me. Shout out and happy birthday to Andrew Schwartz in New York City, where they live.
That name sounds super familiar. Is he just...
The Schwartz is strong with this one. I didn't have the drop, so I just did it myself.
I couldn't get it out. It's Schwartz. Aren't they like toy people?
The Schwartzes? You're thinking of FAO Schwartz.
Yeah.
The very famous New York toy maker.
See?
That's not the same Andrew.
I know.
Not the same Schwartzes. If that were the case, Andrew, I'd be asking you for a sponsorship deal through FAO.
They were owned by Toys R Us, and they went under with Toys R Us.
I see.
Fucking Walmart.
I went to the original FAO Schwartz my first time in New York. It was awesome. 3 levels. It was pretty cool.
I made a Muppet. They had to build a Muppet, like a Build-A-Bear. I made a Muppet and took it around Brooklyn to like all the bars.
Y'all got to get out the basement. Why
That's
are y'all
not weird at all.
Why
Walking
are y'all
around with a Muppet.
Why are y'all in toy stores?
All the
kids.
girls were all over that Muppet. I'll tell you that much.
Wait.
I have children. I was buying toys for my kids.
I get it. Wait, you said you had girls all over your Muppet?
Yeah. I got pictures all over Park Slope, Brooklyn with Muppets and hot chicks.
I'm sorry, Andrew and Ashley. Y'all know we can't do a proper birthday
Sorry,
shout-out.
my bad,
I just
Andrew.
can't say happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
It turns
Andrew.
into Muppets and trolling for
Go, shorty.
Cooter
It's your
and
birthday.
Brooklyn.
Hey.
What's up? So shout out to Andrew Schwartz in New York City. Thunderdomer in New York. What's up, man? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday, man.
And just so you know, Andrew, 30 is not old.
I don't know. I'm not sure how old he is.
Well, I'm just
he
saying.
don't look a day over 30
Yeah, I'm just
to me.
saying, like, I remember when I hit 30 and I thought I was old. Looking back, I'd pay to go back to 30.
Really?
And this is not Guinness. This is coffee. On screen is coming across.
Look
as
how good
Guinness.
that's a good looking young couple there. See them people?
Good looking young couple.
That's Andrew and Ashley.
He's got his sleeves pushed up though.
Well, he's a badass. He's a
got his-
badass. I think he might be in this. I'm not.
He's got his sleeves
what are
pushed
y'all
up
doing in New York?
to enforce the bicep.
He
I
may
see.
be a stockbroker. I don't know. He may be a Wall Street.
Well, if you can afford to live in New York, you're doing something.
Shout out to Andrew.
Because
He's a
what,
good
like
dude.
in the one
Good kid.
bedroom in New York, like $7K,
I have no idea.
and it's like 600 square feet.
He may share it with 10 people. I don't know. No, I bet he don't. He actually sent me he tweeted me a picture one time from his view from his apartment.
Oh, nice.
And I'm like, dope, dude. He's like, and don't forget, you offered me a place to stay if we ever go to New York
see,
again.
people do that, and they don't realize, like, I'm the type of person to take you up on that shit.
Hey, what's
Yeah, I'll
up?
take
We're
you
here.
up on it. I'll take you up on it. People have done that to me before, and then I hit them up, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. Let me get right back to you."
I've got the floors being cleaned that week.
Yeah,
Dang,
yeah.
darn it.
Don't tell me that.
Happy birthday to Andrew Schwartz. All right, it is a great day.
Is it?
It's a great day for
It's
a lot
Super
of
Bowl
people.
Friday, right?
It is Super Bowl Friday. We have a
Whatever
big
that
party.
means.
We're getting ready to throw down with our people. I didn't look cool doing that, did I? We're going to throw down, bitches.
We're gonna throw down.
We're going to throw down, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
What's up?
it was very Malibu Most Wanted, but
Okay.
it's cool.
We're
It's
throwing
cool.
down Sunday for the Super Bowl. It is the 49ers and the Chiefs as the Chiefs look to win yet another championship against a
Another
49ers team that has been knocking on the door for a minute and trying to.
Keep in mind they
Get
lost
over
with
the hump.
Kaepernick when the lights went out.
Yep.
Then 2020, Garoppolo misses the receiver by maybe like a yard. Mm-hmm. And then here they are back again.
Yep. And the always disrespected Brock Purdy, if he doesn't get hurt, I sound like a Longhorn.
Against the Eagles last year?
If he doesn't get hurt in that game, they had the momentum. And you couldn't, what was it, Sam Darnold? He wasn't going to beat the Eagles on the road. Or whoever the hell it was.
No, it wasn't Sam Darnold. It was.
Was it not
I
Darnold?
forget. I don't remember
Shit,
who it was.
well,
Josh Johnson or some
point-
shit like that.
My point stands. And so we got the Super Bowl Sunday. Everybody's healthy, thank God. And we'll be at Southtown 101, me and Rudy and DJ LG. So come hang out. I'm going to get there around 3:30. That way I've got plenty of time to hang and talk before the game starts. Not that I'm going to cut everybody off when the game starts, but, we got to watch the game. So I'm going to give everybody 2 full hours to come shoot the shit, take pictures, do some stuff. We'll have fun during the game. We'll have a drinking contest and all that stuff.
What?
But it's a cool chance for us to go out and mingle with the people without doing a show. We're just hanging.
I love how we've just forced LG to go when he already had said he might.
His
and we
ass is
just keep
going.
putting him there.
His ass is going.
It's a grown man.
He'll be there. He needs to be. He's 33% of this company. This is the fledgling phase where we're struggling. I'm up late at night. We're sweating on how we're going to make this thing viable. I'm making decisions to not pay certain bills over the others every month when we get paid. But they tell me that's the journey that's the beautiful part.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. I'm waiting on this journey to get less stressful. This show
Good
is
luck.
awesome.
Good luck. It'll be a while.
People don't realize when you do it, when you have your own thing like we have now, the show is like 10% of the job. Seriously,
Five.
maybe 5. It's about the show, but the show itself is only 5 to 10% of the entire job. So when we sit down every day at 11, that's the first time I can exhale, So thanks everybody that watches this every day. People that have subscribed to this thing. People that jump into the super chat and tip us. This is an opportunity to invite all of y'all to come out Sunday. Tell people that don't know about us. Bring them with you. If you're looking for a cool place to watch the game Sunday, come hang out with Rudy and I and watch the Super Bowl from Southtown 101 on Sunday.
Let's do it.
All right. So, it's a good day. It's a cool day for football fans all over today. It's a cool day for people from Freer, Texas.
I don't know where
It's
that's
a
at.
cool day for the University of Texas football department. It's a cool day for wrestling fans back in the late 90s. It's a cool day for the Chicago Bears and the city of Chicago.
Super cool for Chicago Bear fan.
Mongo, Steve McMichael he's been inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He is in the class that got announced last night.
Who's Steve McMichael?
Steve McMichael was the 5-time All-Pro defensive tackler for your Chicago Bears.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah, that dude who
I
took on.
I only saw Devin Hester.
Oh, I thought you were a Bears fan.
I only saw Devin Hester, Mike. I didn't stutter. I have a lot of problems. Stuttering isn't one of them.
No, the great Steve McMichael, raised in Houston, but his mama married.
Yeah, stuttering prick.
There's always a catch with you. Now that I know when you do random
talking
guy,
about?
if you do
Wait, dude,
random
Steve
guy,
McMichael's a 5-time All-Pro.
I'm just saying,
He's a Hall of Famer now.
If you do random guy, he's from Texas. I'm learning you.
Well, I support most things Texas. What are you talking about?
I know. That's what I'm saying. Most of the time, if you do random dude,
I don't give a
he's
shit that
probably from
Dwight
Texas.
Freeney got elected.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm about this Texas
if he was
boy.
from Austin, you would.
What do you mean?
If Dwight Freeney was from Texas, you would care.
Oh, for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Where's
I'm learning
Dwight Freeney from?
Shit, the New York area.
Are you sure about that?
I think he's an East Coast cat.
Okay. No, but Steve McMichael from South Texas lived in Houston. His mama married an oil tycoon.
Nice.
A big executive when they were like, he was 2 or 3, maybe second, third grade. And so they had to move down to Freer. Shout out to Freer.
Where's that?
Shit, straight south, 35, heading to Laredo. Way the hell down
So
there.
they got good tacos.
In Freer, you bet your ass they do.
Okay.
He was a 3-time All-American in high school. Football, baseball, track, and wrestling. And I think in track, I want to say discus or shot put. Longhorns will help me out with that. His first love was baseball, but he was so good at football, he had 500 scholarship offers, wound up playing at Texas, and winds up being a legend with the Chicago Bears, and took on a lot of traffic. So the fridge William Perry
Could eat.
It was awesome. That damn 85 Bears team with Steve McMichael and Otis Wilson and William Perry.
Richard Dent.
On down the Big Dick Dent. That linebacking crew was insane.
What did you call him?
Big Dick Dent. The great Big Dick Dent.
Is that like Big Dick Nick Foles?
Big Dick Dent.
Okay.
Yeah. That 85 Bears team, which Steve was a major player on. And Steve wound up going into pro wrestling after we got done playing.
The listeners say he was also a Four Horseman.
He was.
Which is legendary wrestling. That's legendary.
Big time wrestling.
That's
No, he was a
legendary
legendary
wrestling.
wrestler. Yeah, for sure. And then when he retired from that, he stayed in Chicago because he's such a legend up there and wound up doing sports talk radio for, God, at least 10, 12, 13, 14 years. And a few years ago, the great Mongo got diagnosed with ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease. So he's not been...
That shit is awful.
He's made no public appearances
That's awful.
hardly at all in recent years, last couple of years. Every once in a while, like McMahon will go up and visit him, or Otis Wilson will go visit him or whatever, and they'll put pictures of him on Twitter, but yeah, not in a good way.
Twitter world.
Hopefully they'll be able to get him to Canton for the induction ceremony, and it's a shame that he had to wait this long because he should have been in the hall 15 years ago. But shout out to the great Steve McMichael. So part-time Bears fan Rudy's excited, though, about Devin
Is that a
Hester's
shot?
induction.
You were taking shots before 11:15. You taking shots at me already. You're a little surly today, sir.
I'm surly, and
you're a little
getting called
surly
out
today.
for not knowing who Steve McMichael was.
I don't. Yeah, that's fine. I was gonna say I don't care. Shout out to Ruben Villegas, though. I don't. I know all the Cowboys.
$20 just came in. I'm now less surly.
Yeah, exactly. Shit.
When are we going to drink the whiskey? Are we going to do it for members only?
We're gonna do it the whole damn show.
Shit. All right. Ruben
I don't know,
Villegas.
LG, you got somewhere to go today?
No.
Okay.
I got to work after this.
I got to work at 4.
Yeah, me too. Same. Actually, I got to get there at 3:45. She asked me to come in early so she can go get a massage.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding. So I told her, sure, I'll get there at 3:45.
She's a working out person.
And she deserves it. Yeah, she works her ass off too,
Yeah.
running those companies. So no, I'm happy to go early. Ruben Villegas with a $20 donation today to this show. Thank you, man. Have a round of Cafe Don Juan. Have a round on Cafe Don Juan.
Shout out to you $2 people.
Shout
too.
out
Those
to
add
the
up. Thank
West
y'all.
Side Zone Cafe Don Juan. We'll be gambling in Lake Charles this week. Nice.
I used to do a lot.
times.
Right when I turned 21, I did a lot. Calvin and I did a bunch of Lake Charles trips.
No shit.
Like once a month.
No shit. There's good fishing in that lake too.
Yeah.
Dak likes to fish that lake.
Oh, I suck at fishing.
As
I
long
don't
as
fish. I drink and smoke. I don't
Dak's
fish.
a really prominent fisherman between the months of September and December.
Couldn't wait.
Whenever he goes fishing in January, it's dry.
Here we go. Poor Dak.
Devin Hester, the best returner of all time?
Yes.
I guess so.
Keep in mind, if he doesn't have Rex Grossman, he started the Super Bowl versus Peyton Manning and the Colts with a kickoff return. And I'm running through the house screaming and yelling. And then Rex Grossman showed up.
Yeah, man.
Like, that's when, the game manager at some point rears his ugly head unless you have Ray Lewis. You know what I mean? Unless you have Warren Sapp, then Brad Johnson gets by.
Yeah.
You have Ray Lewis, then Trent Dilfer gets by. Joe Flacco gets by. It takes a whole bunch of shit happening for game manager to get a bowl, and they just couldn't overcome Peyton Manning. Once they got behind, Rex Grossman wasn't bringing them back.
I'm biased to Dion. I admit
This
bias.
is kickoff return.
'Cause I love
but
Dion.
Devin punt return, kick return, there was the most dangerous man on the planet.
Right. I always thought that, Dion never did it full time. Dion just did it when he was needed to. Hey,
Right.
man, we're down 10. Can you take a punt back? Cool. But I'm not trying to poo-poo on Devin Hester.
No, you can't.
I'm just
You
biased
can't.
to Deion because Deion didn't do it full time. Hester did it full time, so he's clearing away the greatest returner of our scene.
And now with the way the rules set up and how you have to kick, no one will do that again.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, they won't. They just kick it out of the end zone.
Yeah, highly doubt.
They don't even want that there. It's just a way to keep jobs.
Right. I'm not even. There are people that don't want kickoff and punt return. Period.
Yeah.
At all. George Renteria, $5. Fellas, we're going to be able to gift memberships to others. We could gift others a membership so they can enjoy the benefits if they like it. Can sign up other people too. That's a question for LG. No. Can our members buy memberships for others? Give them your credit card number. And
that's the only way.
Or just give them $72.
There you go.
And then
make sure they
use
it to get the membership.
I know.
Don't give them $72 and they run out and buy another pony jacket.
Just get a prepaid card, put 72 on it, sign them up with that, and then it automatically charges every month.
That's awesome.
Yes, George.
That's kick ass. Matter of fact,
but through YouTube, no, they don't offer that, or any of the other platforms do not offer gift memberships.
Right. You can't here, I got you a magazine subscription to Sports Illustrated or whatever, or Texas Monthly. Just give the dude $72 in gift cards. To give you a number so he can become a member and watch him do it. That's how you do that.
Sticking with Hall of Fame.
Yes,
Mike.
sir.
Jesus De La Rosa says Hester in the Hall and Darren Woodson is a freaking travesty. Let me tell you something, Jesus.
Uh-oh.
Troy Polamalu. Okay. Ronnie Lott. Ed Reed. Darren Woodson. Whose name don't belong? It's Darren Woodson. Knock it off with the Darren Woodson stuff, Cowboy fan. When I think of great Steve Atwater, Ronnie Lott, Ed Reed, Troy Polamalu, and then if I made you kick one of those guys out, if you played fuck, marry, kill with Ed Reed, Polamalu, and Darren Woodson, I'm thinking Darren Woodson gets killed. Did
you just say fuck, marry, kill?
Yeah.
Okay.
You normally play it with females.
I'm not
like you
familiar.
Sofia Vergara, Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Mike. Fuck, marry, kill.
Understand.
There we go.
I got it now.
Okay.
My apologies. Is Earl Thomas in the Hall of Fame?
No.
Has he made it yet?
No.
Brian Dawkins is in.
Is he?
That's why you mentioned
Have you made
guys,
a strong,
and I'm not going to argue with that.
Are you a Darren Woodson guy you think he should be in?
I do.
Okay.
Not based on those guys you just said, based on guys like Brian Dawkins.
Got you.
That are in. I don't know why Woody's not been in. He was on the all 90s team.
John Lynch being in for and not Darren Woodson now that's a strong case.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Lynch is in. Dawkins is in. Lynch was really good. Dawkins was awesome. Woody was awesome too. He should.
You think Woody was awesome?
I'm not saying he's better than Polamalu.
Lynch had Derek Brooks and Warren Sapp and Simeon Rice. So maybe Lynch benefited from, Rondé Barber's in as well from that Bucks team.
Thank you.
You got four guys from that Buccaneers defense that are in. Maybe Darren Woodson should be in, but don't put Hester is like what's the guy, the DH that we wanted to get in forever in the MLB?
Edgar Martinez?
Yeah, did he ever get in?
I think so, finally.
You see what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's where Hester is. We got to if we're going to let a DH in, it's got to be Devin Hester. If we're going to let a special teams guy in, it's got to be Devin Hester.
Those are different positions, Jesus. You can't punish Devin Hester because he's the greatest punt returner in the last 40 years in the NFL. Yeah. Not his problem that they don't put Woodson in. That don't mean he shouldn't be in. Right. I'm with you partly, Jesus. Woodson should be in.
He's in. Well, at least he's in the Ring of Honor, which to me is harder to get in.
Agree.
Jerry makes it tough to get in there.
Well, yeah, he did. Ask Jimmy. Wait till he was 80 and damn near dead. And that was personal.
Yeah.
All right, show brought to you by, in part, Texas Cheer Liquor, the official liquor store of this place.
Oh, that's
AD coming out Sunday. His ass better come.
It's his anniversary.
Oh,
well,
that's a pretty good pass.
He can't come hang out with us.
That's a pretty good pass.
Yeah, it's his anniversary. It's his sister's birthday.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot going on.
So he's already told you.
They're celebrating citizenship.
That's right.
There's a lot going on over there in the Sing, motherfucker.
It's Sing, motherfucker.
There's a lot going on over there. Because trust me, I gave him shit about it already.
Yeah, okay, good. Mr. Singh's wife is a newly crowned United States citizen.
The right way, you wallers.
She's got her papers. That just goes to
did
show.
it the right
That's
way.
right. That's right. She's a registered American.
He only had to give up his left nut to make it happen.
Yeah. So anyhow, shout out to his stories.
Texas Chili, go get your liquor today and tomorrow, people.
That's right, because everybody's closed on Sunday.
Which is a stupid Texas rule.
Dumbass shit. I support any and all things Texas, with some exceptions. That being one of them.
We got to help the lushes from themselves, I guess. Here.
Well, if it means good business for Texas Cheer between now and then, when they close Saturday night at 9 o'clock, then so be it. Go get your stuff at Texas Cheer, unless you're coming out to hang out with us at Southtown. Otherwise, if you're going to somebody else's house, you're doing something at home, make sure you've got your hooch stocked up for Sunday, because you can't go buy it Sunday, of course.
Go ahead.
Texas Cheer Liquor's the place to go. They got 7 locations in and around the greater San Antonio area. All right, let's make it all about Cowboys, shall we? You gonna pour me a shot?
Not yet. Go ahead.
This thing here. There we go.
How about them Cowboys? Why are we still talking about the Cowboys this close to Super Bowl? They don't mix. They don't mix.
How many Cowboy fans does it take to screw in a light bulb? 1 to screw it in, and 4 to fuck around during Super Bowl. We can talk Cowboys all week and how things used to be. That's how we do it. Speaking of how things used to be,
All right.
because this goes back to the theme we've been talking for 3 weeks since the stupid season ended. We're going all in. I'm so ass-whipped by all in. And what I tell you, he's wrong. What he means by all in is run it back. All in does not mean we're going to money whip every big-time free agent. We're not going to trade Dak for the first overall pick in the draft. All in means run it back. And he quadrupled down on run it back today.
How so?
The Cowboys are hiring, according to multiple reports. Thank you for that. That sounded like a coffee being bought. Thank you, Luis Flores. Multiple reports on the street today. I don't think it's been confirmed.
Not official.
The 67-year-old
67.
Mike Zimmer is going to return. The prodigal son is going to return to the Cowboys and become the new, new defensive coordinator of my Cowboys.
If it's true, you back on Monday or Tuesday, you called it. I said, so when's Jerry going to announce this? Sundays during Super Bowls? You said, no, it's going to be Friday. You told me that. You're like, it's going to be Friday, so we have to talk Cowboys leading all the way up to Sunday.
He knew he was going to hire Mike Zimmer 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, he did. Mm-hmm. Cheers, Jerry, you smart bastard. Jerry's smart. Like, y'all going to, if I'm not going to be in it, I'm going to make sure y'all talking about me while we're there.
That's right.
While y'all are there.
Correct. They got floated last night, so it'll be in the news cycle all day today. That's exactly what they did.
Respect, Jerry. Respect. Again, all you can do is, when you're not winning games, all you can do is keep making money.
Yeah. He's Vince
Keep
McMahon.
Keep your name in the news.
He's Vince McMahon in charge of a football
team. Nobody wants to be Vince McMahon.
He Me Too'd himself. He Me Too'd himself.
He's a weirdo.
Okay, my bad.
It's official. He's a weirdo.
All right. Well, Jerry ain't the most normal son of a bitch, but no one ever accused him of doing stuff like that.
Right.
I don't have to force them. They come to me.
Hey, man, when you got a $200 million yacht.
I didn't build that yacht to just have me and Gene on it.
You know?
I want me some glory hole.
I got that chopper pad out back on that ship. It ain't from, who you think we ship in there?
Get to the chopper!
Fly them in and out. Flying them in and out. Shit. Mike Zimmer.
You don't laugh at Mike Zimmer. Don't laughing. I'd rather you say he's going to do a shitty job than laugh at him. Laughing is so disrespectful. Man's been a head coach in this league.
He's family. Mike Zimmer spent 13 years with the Cowboys. He was a defensive assistant. He taught Darren Woodson how to play safety. He did.
No wonder he's not in.
Hey-o. And then turned into one of the best defensive coordinators in the NFL in the late 90s when the triplets were getting old and the offense was stagnated and Switzer quit and they brought in dumbass Chan Gailey. Mike Zimmer did his job. He was the guy who did his job. All the other coaches, they were the other guy. Zimmer was one of the elite defensive coordinators in football in the 90s. But for whatever reason, could never get a job. He's out of that Bill Parcells, Jimmy Johnson tree, and you just figured that Zimmer would have gotten a head coaching job before he did. He interviewed probably 15 times before he actually got a job.
He did Cincinnati before Minnesota, right?
He was.
Okay,
He was Bengals and then the Vikings. And the thing with him is he was too old school and gruff. Even back then, 20 years ago, it was like he can't get a job because he's too old school. Probably mellowed out some. He's 67. So he finally gets a gig with Cincinnati. No one could win in Cincinnati in those days. Winds up going to Minnesota. The thing that Mike Zimmer never had as a head coach was a quarterback. He finally got Teddy Bridgewater, and the guy blew his knee out worse than anyone's ever blown their knee out before. And so Zimmer was playing with no quarterbacks the whole time. Not quarterbacks that were good enough when he lost Bridgewater. And so I like Mike. And again, I'm biased. I love Mike. He's family. He's from the 90s Cowboys. But he's old, man. Again, the only people that were seriously considered for this job were all in their late 60s. Rivera, Zimmer. He didn't
Rex Ryan.
Not once did he. Yeah, Rex Ryan. You're interviewing Rex Ryan. I guess I'll take Mike over those. If those are the candidates, I'll take Mike. But it's kind of like, would you like to be shot or tortured or death by 1,000
Fire,
paper
drowning.
cuts? Right.
Yeah.
And so I don't, dude. Again.
You throwing your hands up already? You just threw your hands up.
Already have. Again, there's nothing they can do to excite me right now. And they're not only. I already told you that. Like, you keep telling me they could be 17-0, I'll be excited. They're not gonna be 17.
No one is.
The apathy couldn't be any bigger right now for them. And then you throw in 67-year-old Mike Zimmer, the retread, who's been out of the league for a couple of years. I just don't know how that excites anybody about anything,
including Mike McCarthy? Question mark.
Fact.
Because the thing about it is, Mike's
happy.
That. No, what I'm saying is, I don't know if that's the guy he would have chosen. Is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that Zimmer should scare him, but Zimmer is a guy that if Jerry doesn't allow him to get on the plane, speaking of Mike McCarthy, after they get beat by 30 against San Francisco next year, Zimmer can take it over. Rex Ryan could have took it over. Everybody that he was on that short list could take it over if he shit cans McCarthy in season. Like, and deal with like all the bullshit that comes with it. Like every media question being on every television show, every radio show. If he fires Mike McCarthy, the guys he brought in can handle a firestorm. Now, I don't know how great they're going to be as defensive coordinators, but they can handle in-season turmoil. That to me was the approach. And if that's the approach, why not just let Mike McCarthy go now?
Yes, because they're not serious about winning the title.
Jerry thinks he might have to fire Mike in season. That's what this is about. And that's so dumb. That is so backwards and not smart business at all.
No. So one of two things is going on here. Rudy Johnson of In the Building is 100% right. And this is, Zimmer can handle in case I fire McCarthy. That's so fucking dysfunctional. It's like my boyfriend's going to move down the hall even though we're still married.
That doesn't make sense.
But he's not going to sleep in the bed with us, but he's going to live down the hall. He's going to babysit.
Well, rent's so high. They say that I've read.
We're going to be a throuple.
I read a story that people are split but still choosing to live together because they can't afford mortgage, rent.
Yeah. So either you're right, and this is an incredibly dysfunctional decision because what if Mike McCarthy gets shit canned during the season? It's either that or it's Jerry really thinks that Mike Zimmer is going to be the difference and lead them to the championship.
No.
Both are dumb.
Both are dumb.
We talking about the Cowboys. Fucking circus.
What are we talking about? After the janitors paid, he clears a Billy.
So not only are we running it back, we're running it back 20 years ago, running it back. This half-breed ain't excited.
If you had to pick somebody from the glory years to come back, who would it have been?
No one. I want. You know why I look so young? Because I keep it moving to the future.
Right.
I don't look back.
Same.
And that's not how they do business.
Yeah.
And I can't help them. I can tell them what they should be doing.
You can help them.
They never do.
You know how you can help them?
There's nothing I can do to help them.
Yeah, you can. Stop buying his shit.
I haven't bought nothing from the Cowboys in years.
Okay, good.
I haven't bought anything.
Not a ticket?
I'm a liar.
What'd you buy?
I bought a Hawaiian shirt.
A cowboy Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
I need to see this.
I got caught up in it. You hadn't seen the shirt? I'll wear it
Pull
Sunday.
it up for me,
I'll wear it
LG.
Sunday. I'll wear it Sunday.
You're gonna wear a cowboy shirt on Sunday.
Yeah. I'm a Cowboy fan, man. I'll wear it Sunday for you. Yeah, man. Damn it. I forgot about that. That's the first time I've bought something in years, though. I took Nina.
You wanted to feel at home.
I took Nina and her son to Fort Worth to hang out and hang out with some relatives we got up there, all my people up there. And so me and Nina last off season, went up there for a few days to visit my kids. And Nina brought her 15-year-old, and he wanted to tour. He wanted to see Jerry World. And so we did the tour. And I got caught up in fucking Cowboys because we got this giant wiener, this beautiful stadium, and I got excited. They took us into the locker room, went all over the stadium. That thing is so massive. It's unbelievable.
I love it. I love Jerry World.
I love the stadium. Yeah, the stadium's incredible. And I got excited, and we went to the pro shop. I bought I forgot about that.
Only thing about
before it's been one shirt in years.
It's all good. But only thing about Jerry World. So last season I got to go to the Bears game when they beat the Bears. Dak put up like 50 on them.
That's cool.
And a friend of mine, well off, took me. Mm-hmm. I sat fourth row. The best seats I've ever had for any sporting event, but I was still watching that goddamn screen.
It's the worst place. It's the worst home field advantage in football.
I wasn't watching the field, and I'm fourth row.
Yeah,
50.
It's so big.
I was just like,
you're not.
I was
close
still
to the
looking.
field.
I was like, damn, man, I don't know about this.
They've got all the sections are cut off from everybody else.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's like 30 stadiums in one area.
It's not like on top of
No.
You. Now it does get loud in there.
They've won a lot of games in the last 2 years because they're good, and they had They had an easy schedule at home this year.
The regular season good.
Had nothing to do with it. The fans, they can be as loud as they can possibly get, but they don't, because of the way the stadium's built. It is not conducive for home field advantage. It ain't Soldier Field,
right?
And
to bring this topic full circle, Zimmer, Rex, Chan Gailey. It doesn't matter until number 4 becomes number 4. If number 4 is going to show up.
We say 4, but you say 4.
If number 4 shows up, the little poodle, don't matter who the defense. When number 4 shows up, then we can talk.
4 ain't showing up.
That's what I'm saying. So it don't matter who. That's what I'm saying. To bring it full circle, we can bitch and moan and groan about Mike Zimmer. If that dude number 4 does what he does against Green Bay, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit who the D? It could be you. It could be me. It could be LG.
I understand.
Number 4 got to turn into 4. He ain't a dog. He ain't a dog. Ellie Mae is more of a dog than Dak.
She wears number 4.
She wears number 4. Yeah.
God. All right. Coming up here at 12:30 in 1 hour. We will have hour number 2 of In the Building, and it is, as always, members only. So be advised, you need to become a member.
That jacket is super dope.
Thank you, man.
It's actually
thank you, man.
Wearable, not just a bit.
No. Y'all need to become a member.
You ready for a shot? We got to take a shot with the free people.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
We support the free people. I really would love it if y'all got a membership. Most of these folks do, probably.
Yeah. Says Rudy will wear a Dodgers hat when they win it next year. Goddamn right, because I support winners. I learned from the great Mike Taylor.
Thank you.
Shit.
You're a fair weather fan. Yeah, you bet your ass.
Goddamn right. When they get 2 Japanese players, I know they got Ohtani, then they got his buddy, the pitcher.
They got a pitcher, who's my size and throws 100 miles an hour.
Have you seen him throw?
Yeah, he's got like 10 curveballs.
Stupid. I don't even know baseball, but I know that's a bad mother father.
Yeah, he's awesome. I like the Dodgers. Fine. The great Clayton Kershaw.
Have you ever been to Dodger Stadium? I've never been.
Yeah, a couple times.
Is a Dodger dog overrated? It's just a dog?
It's been so long. No, it's great. It's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, don't sit in the bleachers. We'll get good seats. We'll sit in the infield. Couple of reasons for that. Thank you, man. 2 reasons for that.
LG,
Reason number 1, I'm spoiled after so many years in the media. I can't sit in shitty seats. And reason number 2, you take your life into your hands at Chavez Ravine in the outfield. Let me talk to my kid real quick. Hey, good morning.
Morning, MJ.
Say good morning to the guys.
What up, MJ?
Hello.
You
At least you're on time today.
Yeah, you are on time.
What?
I said you're on time today. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Cool. You sound tired, though. You all right?
Yeah. Very tired.
Okay. Well, have a good day, and hit me up when you get home. I'll have plenty of time to talk. I love you, man.
Love you.
Oh, did y'all ever get that charm down from the top of the elevator that somebody hung up there?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, good. You get your mom to do it or something?
No, we had to get a stick.
You got a stick?
See what I'm saying? That's good parenting. That means you raised some good kids.
Good. You made it work. Good. Proud of you. All right, man. Love you. Y'all have a good day.
Love you.
Okay, bye.
He wasn't feeling you today.
He's tired. I can tell.
He stayed up late on the cool.
Friday.
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers, boys.
To episode 15.
Come on. Y'all come do this with us in
Episode 15,
person.
Buffalo Trace. Still got plenty of Texas
It's just
cheer.
the first time I've had Buffalo Trace.
That's unfortunate.
I know.
But fortunate.
Yeah,
Cheers.
I'm happy. Y'all come out and take a shot with us. And have some beers with us on Sunday. But for now, here's to you, Thunderdome. Thank you guys, the subscribers and the members. And a special shout out today to our birthday boy, New York Thunderdomer, Andrew Schwartz. Happy birthday, Holmes.
How'd you like that, LG? Honest. Don't. Again, there's plenty of whiskey and Texas cheer liquor. So if this didn't tickle your fancy, be honest. I want an honest review.
It's fine. I'm not used to shooting whiskey though anymore.
Oh, so you're a sipper.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
We sipped it last night, didn't we?
we sure did.
Took me an hour to sip that.
What'd you have?
I had Still Austin.
I had the bourbon and he had the rye.
Hey, let me tell you
They
something.
poured me a full glass though.
That's also a Texas cheer liquor, but that's good juice.
I had 2 cubes of ice.
Still Austin's good juice.
Still's good. Buffalo Trace is good. You know, for me, and I don't know shit about whiskey. I just know if I like the taste and how easy is it going down.
Right.
That right there, that Buffalo Trace is easy going down. Still is easy going down.
Still's good.
Yeah, I told him, just bring me a glass. I don't need a shot. And I just sipped it. It was great.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was great. So shout out. Shout out to Buffalo Trace and to Still Austin. All right.
And the Ringer.
Which, by the way, let's get through Sunday first.
Let's do that.
The Ringer is in our future, but let's get through Sunday first. Right now, though, it is time for Mantertainment News.
Yes.
Here on In the Building.
My favorite segment. Somebody spend some money with us.
Mantertainment News brought to you by R&R Auto Glass today, but they're with us every day. Somebody else take over. R&R wants somebody else to take over.
What up, Janet?
R&R Auto Glass, Janet and Rick and the boys over
there.
What
up, Rick?
The Rodriguez family, they run R&R Auto Glass right there by the airport at 281 in Tacoma. If you suffer glass damage to your vehicle, there ain't no reason to put up with it because you got really cool people in town like the Rodriguez family at R&R Auto Glass. And don't forget to mention me, and you will get yourself a Taylor hookup, an In the Building hookup. Mention Rudy; they don't care. It's an all-in thing now with them.
Mention Mike. They remember.
No. After
they might
years,
not know me.
Oh, yes, they do. She's so happy that you're with me.
Okay.
She's been one of my.
She's OG.
She's OG. She and Rick have been cool friends to me since this whole endeavor since last June, leaving the nurturing bosom of corporate radio.
Small
for my
business
own thing.
supporting small business as we should.
Yeah, man.
I'm still waiting for the Rockport invite from these people.
Yeah, they got a house.
my man LG don't fuck around.
They got a house out there.
They do?
We'll do plenty of content, y'all. Just saying. Invite In the Building family. We'll go out there and I'll sleep outside. I don't give a shit.
We can do some R&R Auto Glass content out there.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And Rockport's so much better than Port A too.
Wow, that's a hot sports opinion.
But time out. LG's a travel snob.
Well,
he's a travel snob.
I'm with him on this to an extent.
You like Rockport better than Port A.
Time out. They're different towns. Rockport's very chill and vibey.
Is there
like
a lot of
music,
flags in Rockport?
Sleepy.
No,
you don't see the Confederate flags. I hate a lot of the tourists that go to Port A.
Right.
Port A as a town is fun. It's a good time. Except for whatever reason, it attracts people that you and I don't need to be hanging out with.
Well, Port A is like LeBron, shut up and dribble, but I'm going to bring my flag to the beach.
Okay, that's fair. You're right about that.
Like, I don't want to see anybody's right, left, blue, red. I want to just enjoy the beach. I don't want to think about politics when I'm at the beach.
And you're right about that. People like to show their politics.
Like, shut up and dribble, but let me put my flag on my four-wheeler that I rented.
Why don't we try to go to Rockport?
Let's do Rockport.
You know what's funny? I lived in Rockport for years as a kid.
That's
where I learned how to fish. That's where I learned to love the ocean.
How to fish.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
great fishing
I'm a
in
good
Rockport.
fisherman. I can fish my ass off. Mm-hmm. And I don't brag about a lot. You know how humble I am.
Mike Taylor, Jr., second
That's
base.
like my man from The Wire, LG. Shit.
I can fish.
Okay.
I would love to fish with you in Rockport.
Okay.
No bullshit. For a long time, I would have told you, this has probably changed a bit now. I would have told you, when I'm 75 years old, I will be living in a small beach house in Rockport, Texas.
Good for you.
I wanted to retire on the Gulf Coast of the great state of Texas. I fell in love with the ocean in that town. And that's
Is
my love for the
still
ocean.
Dookie Brown, ain't it? Even Rockport
it
is
depends.
Dookie Brown.
There's some spots.
All of the Gulf is Dookie Brown.
It's not. I mean, it's not Hawaii. No, it's not St. Kitts or it's not Trinidad and Tobago.
Well, God, no.
Right.
It ain't Dookie Brown like Galveston.
It ain't Galveston, Dookie.
Oh, Galveston's trash. Sorry, Galveston.
I love Galveston as a town, but the beach is
Galveston, you have to wear rock climbing boots.
You need a hazmat uniform to walk that fucking beach. Shout out to Galveston. I love that town. Y'all's beach sucks. Anyhow.
Shout out to Kemah Boardwalk.
That's a long way.
I'm cool with that.
It's Kemah, but yes.
Is it Moody? Moody Gardens? I like Moody, too.
Moody's a fun time.
That's
Kemah's
cool.
not in Galveston, but it's close.
It's in Galveston.
No, it's not. Kemah's not in Galveston.
What? It's on the boardwalk, Mike.
No, Kemah Boardwalk is on the Texas side. Galveston's an island.
Now, I've heard in Galveston there's
close.
I've heard in Galveston there's a.
I'm a geography snob. Sorry.
There's a spot where the locals go that tourists don't know about.
In Galveston?
That's nicer. A piece
I'm
of
sure
beach.
there is.
There's a piece of beach that the locals go to that they don't tell the tourists about.
Sure. No, I love Galveston as a town. The birthplace of the great former heavyweight champion of the world, Jack Johnson.
Rockport also has a Dat Wins restaurant.
Does have that? Yeah.
I thought he was Chick-fil-A.
No.
He owns
his
3
mom-
Chick-fil-A's.
But he owns a Houdat in Rockport.
Oh, okay.
We need to go to Houdat. So tell R&R, we just spent their live spot asking him for us to stay there.
That's what made this spot great.
The number is 210-340-2588. 210, boy. 340-2588 or rnrautoglass.com. All right, it is indeed time for entertainment news.
Let's do it.
Sorry, requires notes.
You put the readers on.
Requires
the readers
notes.
are on.
So are you boys excited at all? I think you are to see the great R&B crooner Usher do the halftime show.
Look, I don't like last year since Jay-Z has taken over the halftime. Like last year was great. We had Snoop, we had Eminem, we had 50. That was fantastic. Now we get Usher. I'm a R&B junkie, so I'm looking super forward to Usher. Usher made the Vegas, along with Bruno, made the Vegas residency cool and not like place where you go to die. Because now Mariah has also signed up for a Vegas residency. U2.
Celine Dion.
But U2's doing it in the Sphere. That's a whole. They're at a whole other level. But no, I'm looking forward to Usher. Why? What's up? What happened with Usher? Talk to me.
Well, I was reminded today by a couple of Thunderdomers of the great Usher Raymond IV story of 2K17. I had forgotten about this until I was reminded of this. Usher has overcome his legal battles that he had 5-6 years ago. Do you recall the great herpes drama that he had for a minute? Back in 2017, Usher, whose name is Usher Raymond IV, got himself in some serious court drama involving one of his many former lovers who claimed that he gave her herpes and did not disclose that he was eaten up with herpes and gave it to her.
Why are y'all bringing this up when this man's about to have the biggest performance of his life? I think that's some bullshit, Mike.
And she contracted the incurable STD from him.
Herpes is fine as long as you don't have a flare-up.
She claimed that he had it so bad that he had green discharge emanating from his penis.
So why does she still sleep with him?
Because he's Usher.
So am I supposed to feel bad for her?
They settled out of court. She got paid.
So he does have it. Because once you get it, you can't wash it off.
No. Flares up. You got to. Hopefully he's doing protected sex. Or just bang people with herpes.
He's had some kids since that.
Did he also for a while? His mom and he had a strange relationship because when he was like 25, he was dating a 50-something-year-old woman.
His stylist.
Yeah.
That's who he cheated on Chili with of TLC.
And mom didn't love that.
No, Chili was mom's favorite, and then he started sleeping with his stylist, which came from these my confessions. Just when I thought I said all I could say,
That's
my chick on the side.
Listen to Rudy's voice. God damn.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not a gay man, but god damn.
100 mil, would you?
100 mil? Dude, you know how bad I need money? I might do it for 10K.
I'm not licking no balls for 10K. 10K.
I've got children,
10K,
sir.
I can't get down the street.
What do we get for $10?
What we got?
You boys brought something up in the room off the air the other day that I wanted to follow up with, and just not getting to it because I'm eating up with ADHD myself, which apparently also was incurable. I can't pass it on to others.
Weed helps.
Yeah, weed does help. Vision Pro. What do you boys think of this Vision Pro phenomenon? People walking around the streets with their Vision Pro mask on.
If I could afford it.
Yeah, I wish I could afford one.
What are they right now? $3,500.
$3,500 plus tax.
If I could afford it, I'd have one.
Me too.
According to Engadget.com.
Love Engadget.
Says ever since the Vision Pro went on sale last week, Apple's pricey AR/VR headset has been spotted in all sorts of unusual places, from the gym to NBA games. People watching the game with that thing.
I bet
what
it's
are they
awesome.
seeing?
You're almost courtside when you have that on.
Wow.
No matter where you are, you're courtside, right? Is that a good depiction
Pretty
of it,
much,
LG?
yeah. You can have it's basically you can make your TV as big as you want.
Damn.
Like, so if you're watching
porn?
Yeah.
And so if you're on the plane and you see a guy go like this or like this, because it feels like she's right there.
He's in his own world. He's
right
reaching
there.
out for that
she's
booty.
She's in the plane.
You talking about the flight attendant?
Yeah. She's on the plane with you.
So it blows up a real life view.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It almost puts a POV.
That's insane. Well,
I want one, but I'm not doing 35. Even if I had the money, I'm not doing 35.
I'm gonna wait for the second edition.
When the kinks are out.
They gotta work out some of the kinks and it'll get a little bit cheaper.
Shout out to the great Jay Glenn, who just became a member. He'll get to watch 12:30.
He's a Commander fan. Do you still want to thank him?
Yeah, he's a member of this show too. And I guarantee you, we ain't going out of business after the 5th game of the season. However, a viral video this week went out of a guy wearing the device while driving down a freeway in a Tesla Cybertruck.
Ooh, I want one.
And now people have decided to start driving with these things on, and that has motivated the U.S. Secretary of Transportation, Pete Buttigieg, to issue a warning. To issue a warning reminding people to use some common sense and not wear these things in the car while you're driving.
That's distracted driving.
You
I
can't
don't think
do that.
there's a difference in that or texting.
You may not like the great Pete Buttigieg, but he's right about that.
He's
Don't
right about that.
drive with the thing.
Well, it's the Tesla auto drive shit. They're always driving, not driving.
They're
reading a book, feet up on the dash, and just cruising.
I like the Tesla truck though, LG. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to agree to disagree.
I don't like it. It looks like a dumpster.
Fuck Pete Buttigieg. That was a shocking declaration. Okay.
I mean,
what did he do?
I didn't know you had such a hard on
I punched
for
the
Pete.
shit out of him on our show a few weeks ago.
What was that for?
Because he's allowing Boeing to do whatever they want.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
He allowed Boeing investigators. Well, he allowed Boeing to hire their own investigators to investigate themselves. What the fuck is that?
At some point, the Boeing headquarters is going to get bombed, and I'm going to wonder who did it, and I'm probably going to think, I probably worked with this guy. LG hates Boeing like no other.
No offense to
none other.
the employees and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it's the leaders and it's the government. Pete Buttigieg.
F
that guy.
He looks like a shrew from... No, he looks like a Who, not a shrew.
Yeah, what is that?
From Whoville.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks
The
like a
Grinch.
Who. Yeah, he looks like a Who. I need to see this Provision. I need to get a look-see. Somebody got
Go
that?
to the Apple store.
Yeah, they're doing
They'll let you
demos
demo
at the
it?
Apple.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get
I've
I'm gonna
seen
get begged to
lines
buy
just
it
for
though.
a demo.
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
I ain't doing it no line.
All right. It's funny. We've been talking this season about how, because of the Taylor Swift arrival upon the Chiefs scene, it has put Mrs. Mahomes in the background.
Kinda.
A woman that Thunderdome has taken a shine to ripping apart and calling all kinds of awful names the last couple of years because of her propensity to make everything about her and her annoying screams that she tweets out and shit. And so this is for people that say, hey, man, y'all shouldn't talk about folks' families. You're right.
That's fair.
Unless
That's
that
fair.
family puts themselves out there. Do you have a photograph of said Brittany Mahomes? So Brittany is going to be in this year's edition of the Sports Illustrated Swimsuit magazine.
Is that all Sports Illustrated has left?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Other than their online content, they still have some good writers over there, LG.
So if you
Yeah,
happen to be,
AI writers.
if you're watching this show, we have posted one of the images of East Texan, Tyler's own, Brittany Mahomes.
What do you think?
I think she's an attractive girl, especially for a lady who's had a couple of kids. Good for her.
But
She's annoying as fuck.
This is also.
Thank God I like her husband because I got no time for her.
This is also ability of Photoshop and stuff. No disrespect.
Well, there's video of the
disres-
shoot, though.
Oh, okay.
You can see her
gotcha.
in motion. No, she's kept well together. I mean, Patrick Mahomes wasn't going to wind up with an ugly lady, just a really fucking annoying one.
But that's his day one.
They've been together since junior high.
Yeah, that's day one.
So
day one, she's good with me other than, look, man, I know what Patrick is going through. Like, she doesn't want to just be known as Patrick Mahomes' wife. She wants her own identity, her own thing. I get it.
Yeah, but she wants to be famous because she's using her husband's name to get famous.
She deserves it. She's been with him forever.
Understood. I'm not hating.
I know you're not.
She is annoying as fuck.
What is it about her that's annoying?
Her screaming. I don't like her scream. She just has resting bitch face.
Good Lord, Michael.
I don't think I would enjoy hanging out with her more than about 5 minutes. You know what's ironic about the greatest football player alive today?
Maybe the best ever.
He's a big, giant nerd, which is great. I think that probably helps him.
He's a Coors Light guy, too. That's unfortunate.
He puts ketchup on steak.
He's from Tyler.
Again, he puts ketchup on steak.
Now, if it's a $200 steak, you do what you want with it.
I said 5 years ago when he made this declaration that he likes ketchup on steak. He likes Whataburger ketchup on steak, to be precise.
Spicy or regular?
Spicy. Matter of fact, Whataburger built a Whataburger in Kansas City.
It ain't the
because
same.
of Patrick.
Whataburger even in this town isn't the same, but I digress.
There's one in Vegas.
5 years ago, win the championship and you can do whatever the hell you want because rule number one on this show,
I know it.
winners
go home and fuck the prom queen.
Winners get to do what they want. And so more power to the great Patrick Mahomes. I can say his wife has an annoying laugh. That's fair. And still root like hell for her husband because I think he's a bad son of a bitch. He's just a massive nerd. Do you want the super cool
You
Dak
think he's a
Prescott?
nerd?
I think he's a colossal nerd, dude. He's a big old nerd. He's just a dumbass. He's just a hick from East Texas.
But
he's a nerd.
He's a cold mother father.
He's a bad son of a
He's
bitch.
a cold
on that
mother
field. Yes,
father.
he is. And off the field, he's just as chill as it gets. He's just random dude.
And I
love
thought
that.
you loved. I mean, he's making the dad bod popular.
Love it. I love the
Because
guy.
when I saw him with his shirt off, I was like, "Wow, that's what the best
I
quarterback
love
in the
guy.
world looks like."
He's got his brother's a mess, his dad's a mess, his wife is annoying, but I love him. So I'm not like I'm openly rooting for the Chiefs. I just love that dude. I love him.
We all love
He
Patrick.
represents everything that I stand for when it comes to ball players.
So when I did the back on the iHeart days,
Mm-hmm.
we went to Houston Super Bowl, and I remember Lee Steinberg, the great Lee Steinberg, coming up to our table and
Mm-hmm.
begging us, which he didn't know we were going to do it regardless who it was, but begging us to interview Patrick Mahomes.
When was this?
It was the last time the Super Bowl was in Houston.
I cannot even imagine.
Whenever,
that was a
so
thing.
7 years ago.
Lee Steinberg.
He came up to our table. He was
Begging
going
you
to
to-
every table on Radio Row. Because remember,
This
other
is
than
before the
Andy-
draft, or was he
other-
at Tech
before the
still?
draft?
Okay.
Other
Wow.
than Andy Reid, we just thought, oh, it's just is another kid that threw for 5,000 yards at Texas Tech that's going to
Oh,
flame
I thought
out.
he was going to be good.
Yeah.
I love
So
him.
Lee Steinberg comes up to our table, 3 nobodies from San Antonio. Will you please interview Patrick Mahomes? And then after that, will you please
you
interview?
serious?
And then after that, will you please interview
Surely
Aaron
you can't be
Jones,
serious.
running back of Green Bay?
Wow.
Begged us, and we're like, yeah. Now I had no idea it was gonna be this, but yeah, Lee Steinberg running around Radio Row begging people to interview Patrick Mahomes.
Casey Robb. Now that's my motherfucking quarterback. Okay, you can take her picture down.
It's my quarterback.
We're going to lose all of our viewers. They're going to go watch porn now.
If you watch porn at this time of day, I'm here to let you know you have a problem. You have a problem.
I never watch porn at this time of the day. Oh, God. Now that I'm doing a show at this time of the day. There is always time for pornography, sir.
Mike.
Yes, there is.
You should never watch porn while the sun's out.
Well, I violate that rule all the time.
Let me see your right forearm. Yeah, you watch it all day.
I try to balance it.
I'm not a jerker.
I don't as much as I did as a kid.
I've never enjoyed it.
Not often. Really?
Mm-mm. I need the real deal.
Well, we all need the real deal. But there were times when...
Circumstances.
It's like stress. It's like having a shot of whiskey.
True.
So it's healthy for you, man. That feeling, those chemicals that get released are good for you. All right,
but you need to practice some semen retention. I heard is good for you.
That's never going to happen. We're just not going to agree on that, sir. Ever. All right, if you boys, are y'all familiar with the name Jesus Cardenas? Jesus Cardenas.
Yeah, I went to school with like 3 of them.
I think we all did. This particular one is also known by his stage name as Chewy Montana, a noted crooner of those Mexican songs down in Mexico.
What are you talking about?
Y'all need to enjoy him now because he's never going to release any more material.
Wow, what happened?
Thank you to Darth Lucifer 33, who's just become a member. Thank you, man.
Shout out.
He's been shot by cartel members in Mexico. Chewy Montana.
Was he about to be a state witness, or was he about to be did he get knocked?
He was kidnapped. Has been killed at the age of 25. Body got dumped along a highway after being shot by a group of kidnappers. He is a well-known corrido tumbado down there.
Is this our first ever Mexican drug cartel report on this show?
Well, it's not an old-fashioned, it's not your X's and O typical cartel report. This is just a victim of one, because I don't know who did it. A group has come out and... So here's what I'm reading. I'm just going to go to the Mexican newspapers. That's what this is called, Mexican newspaper.
Chale.
Tijuana police said a group of armed men ambushed Cardenas, 25, on the Playas del Rosarito, Tijuana Road in an attempt to kidnap the Corridos Tumbados singer, according to Punto Norte. That's who I'm reading.
Thank you.
The English version states, Cardenas managed to escape his kidnapper's grasp by jumping out of the vehicle that the suspects had placed him in. He kicked the door open and fell out. The gunman then fired multiple shots at him, and he was killed there on the spot. His wrists were handcuffed when they found his body. God dang.
If I get kidnapped, that's how I'm going out. I'm not going out in the dungeon. I'm jumping out the car. You got to shoot me. I'm gonna make you shoot me in the car.
Damn.
I'm not just gonna sit in the car with the potato bag over my head. I'm headbutting somebody. I want to die in the car. I don't want to die under torture.
He had just signed with that fun record label Street Mob Records, which was founded and renowned by the Mexican artist Jesus Ortiz Paz of the group Fuerza Regida.
Never heard of them.
They're Mexicans. I bet your wife's got some family members that have heard of this, people.
We listen to some of the cartel music when we're chilling in the backyard.
The cartel music.
It's a certain style. I don't know how to describe. I can't explain it as a black man.
Yeah.
But,
they do folk songs about narcos.
There's a vibe.
They were either kidnapping him to hold him for ransom, which happens all the time, or he said some shit about them in one of his lyrics. Why on earth would you do that?
For clout?
Because a cartel pays you to do it. Talk bad about our rivals, we'll protect you. Yeah, right. The cartels are not to be trusted.
No, this just in, Michael.
And I'm excited, boys. Another reason I'm excited today. So you probably know this already, but as we get closer, as we get into the year, I'm very upset that we can't play copyrighted music on this show. Because, and I knew this was coming, but now I'm getting more information. It was leaked last night on a YouTube stream. It's now since, I think, gone away. 4 songs from Pearl Jam's new record that's about to come down soon.
Why would you want new music from them?
What?
That's
my favorite band of all time.
It's never good.
Rudy,
There'll
everything
never
they
be
ever done
another-
is good.
There'll never be another 10.
Yeah, there will. Well, no, there won't be. But there's been 14 subsequent records that are their own records.
And they're good?
They're awesome. They're outstanding. That's like saying that your wife, when she was 22,
okay, I'm listening.
She'll
Michael.
never be 22 again because now she's 42 or whatever your wife is.
Apples and oranges.
No, it's not. That band's great. 40. You are talking to a man. Every year when Spotify releases the what's the chart they release? Most listened to bands and songs and stuff.
Sure.
You know what it's called? Every year,
I know what you're
Spotify
talking
will
about.
send you everything you've listened to. Like, here's the top 10 bands.
Wrapped.
Spotify
Wrapped.
My Wrap. Every year, I am always in the less than 1% of the people who listen to Pearl Jam as much as you did. Less than 1% of the people in the world on Spotify listen to that band more than I do.
You got it. I thought I was
I'm a super fan.
I thought I was a Jay-Z groupie. You took the cake.
Rudy, I could do a podcast on that band.
That's not a bad
And
idea.
I do a different
Mike.
podcast on every one of the records, go through the formation of the band, life stories, how they all got there, the whole bit, all the way to now. I can
Mike,
tell you their wives and kids' names,
why would you
where
say
they
that
had
out?
second homes.
Why would you say that out loud?
Because Eddie wrote.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Under the Love You Hard LLC.
I think I would love to do
it.
I would need a co-host.
I would do it once a week.
You would do it? Yeah, I don't need you to come
I
here.
don't want to do it with you.
You're going to come in here and tell me
No,
that.
I'm not doing it with you.
Oh,
I'm
you
talking
think I
about that.
should?
Yes.
Oh, well, you know, it's
Unfortunately, Spotify has just axed that feature. You can no longer do shows with copyrighted music. Remember how we talked about that
I
before?
know. I could do a
They're
Pearl
getting
Jam
rid of that.
pod.
Well, you don't want to
I
listen
just
to music.
I can't play the music, though. You know, it sucks.
But if you're a Pearl Jam groupie like you don't need it.
I could do one on Facebook. Can I play songs on Facebook?
No.
I can't play it in the background?
No.
Like, I can't go to
Zuckerberg sucks,
Facebook
too.
Live and pull up my stereo, my record in my home and have it playing in the background while I'm on Facebook Live?
No, it'll get muted.
No shit.
Yeah.
So people that, like, I can't even like my car. If I pull my Facebook up in my car, but I have the radio on, they'll mute it?
Yes.
During COVID, you could.
Anything copyrighted is muted.
I had it for a couple of DJ friends during COVID.
I did that stuff.
They would DJ during COVID on Facebook Live. And
So
they
I
let
would
them-
DJ on all the live platforms
Right.
during COVID, and it's cool live. It was good, but as soon as it ends, you get a little note: copyrighted music detected.
Right.
Some of your video has been muted.
Right.
And then it just mutes right when it gets to whoever claimed that copyright.
But you just played Ed vocals. That's different, I guess.
Yeah, it was an acapella, and it was only 2 seconds long.
Right.
So it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
going to catch the algorithm
Right.
because there's no music
Anyhow,
behind it.
the
too.
record's going to be called Dark Matter. I can't wait. It's like Christmas for me. I'm excited. Super excited. Super hyped. I can tell you about all of Ed's solo records, the other band members' side projects, when they go on tour, where they're playing on a particular day. Yeah, that's
Lord.
my thing.
All right.
So I'm excited.
Well, one time for both. Is this what you
Cool.
do at the Pro Jam concert?
Not me. I stare. I watch. I don't have time
No
for all that
video?
shit. No. I mean, maybe a second or two.
Then
but
you weren't there.
yes, I was.
There's no
I don't
video.
need
You
to-
weren't there.
Yeah, I was. I don't think like that. I'm a real man.
I'm a Gen Zer.
I'm a grown man. I'm a Gen
Fuck outta
Xer.
here, man.
I'm a
Let's
Gen
go to
Xer.
break.
All right, we're
Let's
done.
take this break.
All right, if y'all want to watch hour number 2, because we have a shit ton to get to.
Yeah,
Including-
I want to destroy Greg Sarkeesian. Steve, Greg, whatever the
And
his name is.
I'm gonna criticize Hank Lawrence, Cowboys defensive tackle.
Steve
We're going to get mad
Sarkisian.
at 12:30. But first, real quick, last part of the show, Man Entertainment is brought to you by Orlando Kell, the official family lawyer of our show is Orlando Kell. Thank you, Orlando. If you need a family lawyer, I highly recommend Orlando Kell. That's our guy, 210-775-4995. You can email Orlando directly if you need a family lawyer. I've had 3 Thunder Domers in the last 3 days reach out. It's our age. It's that age. Folks getting divorced.
Not good.
His email is orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. All right, in 27 minutes, we come back with hour number 2. Members
Before we get out of here,
only.
let me just punch Rudy.
Oh, whoa,
real
whoa,
quick.
whoa. Okay. This may take 20 minutes.
No,
'cause
I'll be quick.
He's got an ego. He's going to get
I'll
mad
be quick.
and defend himself.
I'll be quick. Rudy comes in here. He don't drink the tap water, right? He drinks bottled water. All right, cool.
I drink tap water.
Yeah, I know you do. Rudy doesn't. I do. He's got that 7-Eleven bottle. So Wednesday, you throw it in the trash, and there's a recycle bin right next to the trash. So you made a conscious decision. One's black and one's the universal color for recycling, blue. You throw it in the trash. Okay, cool. I move it over, throw it in the recycling bin. It was just a mistake. He didn't see it. Thursday, same shit. So now I know it's not a mistake.
I'm just glad that I'm not being yelled
Throw
at
that shit in the recycle bin, bro.
I didn't. I'll hold that L. My bad, LG. I'm gonna hold this L tight. My bad, dog.
Yeah,
I don't have one at home.
Normally I give 3 strikes, but
I was wondering, he tweeted last night, hey, I'm punching Rudy tomorrow. I didn't know what it was about. I definitely didn't think it was about my recycling abilities, but I'll hold that L. My bad. Are you shaking your head, Lisa?
Not at you, at him, for being a bitch. We need to get another studio. We need to get out of this house.
We need to get this man some weed.
I know we got to get, no shit.
But no, that's a punchable offense.
Okay.
I got to save the earth, man. That's my bad, LG.
What a first world punch that was. All right, that's it. We're done. All right, now we'll see y'all in 25 minutes. Part 2 of In the Building in 25 minutes. Members only,
Recycle,
bitches.
mom. Recycle, people, damn it.
This program was made possible by contributions from viewers and listeners like you. Thank you.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.